Hello, welcome to Not Dead Yet's weekly waffle. I'm Dan.
I'm Lee. Hi.
We're just going to have a quick chat about what we've been up to this week. So, one of us has had a birthday this week.
Yes,
not
one of us
mentioning
has.
any names.
Yes.
Not me. It's Lee.
Yeah.
So, happy birthday, Lee.
Thank you.
I have a gift for you.
Wow.
There's some birthday presents.
Should I open
for Lee.
this?
Yeah, I think you should open them. Yeah.
Cool. Well, this is exciting. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
We went out for a drink for Lee's birthday last night.
We did.
I don't really drink, and I managed to make one pint last about 3 hours.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't.
No. You did at one point say, I'm having halves.
I did. That was like the beginning.
You had one half, and then went back onto pints, which was quite funny.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
80s film alphabet.
There you go.
It's very cool. Jumper Jack Flash.
Yeah, that is why I bought that.
Thank you very much.
Right, okay, given that you've mentioned that classic film.
God, Short Circuit, Labyrinth, Karate Kids, Flight of the Navigator.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Coming to America, Dirty Dancing, Freddy, 007, Bond, Octopussy.
Yeah.
Oh, I recognise that. I'll come back to that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really annoyed me. I recognise that.
Anybody got a peanut?
Obviously, Rambo. I'm getting stuck now. Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
I'm struggling with that. M.
Okay.
Struggling with Q. Let me come back to this. V.
All right.
These ones I'm struggling with. Youngblood. The Youngblood?
Yeah, I think maybe you're right. Yeah.
Z. It's a Woody Allen film, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've never seen a Woody Allen film.
Okay.
That's bad.
That is bad.
That's bad. Okay. This is exciting.
It's like an Oscar ceremony.
Brilliant. I've not seen this. I'm a big Rick Mail fan, big Ed Edison fan.
What?
This is
It's
fantastic.
Filthy Rich and Cat Flap.
Filthy Rich and Cat Flap.
Yeah, there you go.
Brilliant. That's my plans this weekend. I love Nigel Planer as well.
Yeah.
I saw him on the tube once.
Really?
And I couldn't remember his name. I just wanted to go up to him and go, Neil!
Yeah.
But I thought he'd probably hate that.
I listen to audiobooks every night in bed, and he reads all of the Terry Pratchett audiobooks.
Oh, really?
So Nigel Planer is a massive part of my sleep routine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You go to bed Nigel Planer?
Yeah.
What's
So this is the book I was telling you about. That's like
the dark
Magic Police.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's dead good.
Oh, this is my weekend plans.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
So yeah, what else have you been up to, Lee?
So yeah, it's my birthday on Tuesday, and I've reached that age where like it's just nice chilling out. Like
Yeah.
I just went home, I had dinner, and then went to the pub for a couple of pints, and that was nice.
Yeah.
You know, and I think you get to a sort of age where I don't want to kind of go wild. Like last night was really nice. You know,
Yeah.
a few friends at a pub. The chat, the pub was a bit noisy.
Yeah.
A bit noisy, a bit loud.
Was very loud and awful music.
Oh, I don't know.
Come on.
There's rock and roll.
Yeah, there was rock and roll, but then there was also a lot of awfulness.
There was, I think, like
There was a large pop section.
I think what they did is they probably thought, I'm going to do a song each person here may like. So each person may have got one song. That they liked. It was a lot of people.
Yeah.
That wasn't so keen on.
No. Yeah, it was very. It was the Crown and Shuttle.
Yeah.
In Shoreditch, on Shoreditch High Street.
Yeah, so there's lots of people there.
Yeah. It wasn't as Shoreditch though as I was expecting.
It's the in between the city and Shoreditch, so it's like kind of like more city people go there.
Yeah.
Rather than the kind of like the people with beards on their backs. And
right. Yeah.
Glow sticks in their ears.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Tattoos on their eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
fun.
I have. So on Wednesday I went out for a friend of ours. It's her birthday next weekend, but I wouldn't be able to see her, so I went out with her on Wednesday, and we went to the Easy Diner on Curtin Road, which you and I have been to before.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's just called the Diner.
It's just the Diner.
Yeah. And they do a milkshake in there called a Snickers shake.
Yeah.
And it is incredible. I think it's got like chocolate ice cream, Nutella, peanuts, and just amazingness in it.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it's so good. And I hadn't eaten all day when I went to meet her. and I had this milkshake, and I'd finished it within about 3 minutes, just because I was so hungry.
Yeah.
It was really, really good.
There's a place in Greenwich that does like loads of different milkshakes, and they do like Ferrero Rocher milkshakes. They are awesome.
Yeah, well, that's probably because Ferrero Rocher's got Nutella in the middle of it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it's probably quite similar to this. Yeah, it's pretty good. What else have I been doing? I haven't worked much this week. I worked Monday and Friday, and then did a lot of running around, like doing admin stuff that you don't, all the little jobs you don't really normally get around to doing.
Yeah.
So did that. Played a lot of Mario Kart.
Oh, nice.
Mario Kart's added a new speed, so you can choose the speed that your race goes.
Is this like a new Mario Kart? I don't.
Yeah, it's
like
Mario Kart 8. Yeah, it came out last year.
Oh, okay, right.
And so normally you can have 50cc, 100cc, 150cc, and that's always been the way in Mario Kart since time immemorial. And they've added 200cc.
Okay.
And it basically completely changes the way that you have to play the game. Normally, you do not have to brake in Mario Kart.
Right, okay.
And now you really, really do have to brake because it's so fast.
It's becoming a proper game.
Yeah, and I can't play it now.
No.
I have to relearn how to do that completely. So that's been good. It's still amazing. It's an amazing game. So yeah, that's been good fun.
I think the last games I played, it was Zelda.
Okay, that's not a bad game to have been your last game.
So that would have been a Game Boy.
Okay.
I had a Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
And I remember getting obsessed with. I was at school. Kevin Keegan's Player Manager.
Okay. Wow.
1993.
You and only you got obsessed with that game.
I got one. I became like one of those. I remember the press at the time. There was angry teenagers and their computers.
Yeah.
Became one of those.
Yeah.
And then that's it really. I've not really played anything since.
Yeah. Okay. Well. So that's pretty much been my week really. Just lots of dossing about, meeting friends, and yeah.
I've picked up wood whittling again.
What? Whittling?
Wood whittling. I have an injury. Only a little injury this time.
Right.
Stabbed my finger. I've got some sticks in the garden and some bits of wood because someone chopped down a tree. So I've been kind of trying to whittle things in the shape of whatever it is. So I get a stick and I won't think about it. I just go, oh, what can this be?
Okay.
So there's a stick. Put it that thick. And I try to whittle it into like a tall person.
Okay. How's that going?
Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. I'll bring it next time.
Show and tell, yeah.
And it's got a head that's got with a knobbly bit of the wood.
Okay.
I made into the head.
Right. Okay.
So kind of like
a knick-knack.
It could look a little bit like here you guys.
Like Sloth.
Yes, Sloth from the Goonies.
All right.
But it's not because it's just got a knobbly bit. Yeah, that was good. I quite enjoyed that. Last time I whittled, I stabbed all my fingers.
Okay.
And I did whittle after.
Yeah.
A few glasses.
I did mention that to Chris that you managed to get a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
Because Chris also does whittling.
Yeah, he's in a chessboard, isn't he?
Yeah, and he just went, why? In typical Chris fashion, really.
Yeah, I tend to say.
Okay, so you get drunk and then take sharp knives to wood.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, that sounds like a recipe for injury.
Yeah, don't do that, having kids.
So, yeah, that's it. This weekend is obviously, today is quite a big day for anybody that has the slightest interest or love of Liverpool Football Club.
Yes, it is.
It's Steven Gerrard's last game at Anfield.
It's going to be emotional. I
was watching a highlights reel night before last and was getting choked up already.
So you do though, when you've got a player that's been dedicated for like his childhood.
But not only that, like aside from his own feeling about it, from my point of view, he has been Liverpool Football Club for my entire adult life.
Yeah.
Essentially. I can't remember before Steven Gerrard,
Well, he flirted with going to, was it Real Madrid or Inter Milan or something like that?
Chelsea.
Chelsea, because there was like effigies.
Yeah.
There's effigies. Do not leave Liverpool Football Club.
Exactly.
They will burn you.
Yeah.
But no, he is Mr. Liverpool, isn't he?
Yes, he's
like John Terry at Chelsea. Much I don't like John Terry.
Yeah.
He is the club for him. He's a great player,
Yeah.
It's a shame he hasn't won more trophies. I think.
He's won. There's only one that he really needs to win.
League.
Yeah, and he's never going to get that now.
Last season,
I think. Do you know what? This season he's not been great this season, but I think what happened at the end of last season, where he slipped over and Chelsea scored that goal because he'd slipped over, I think that broke him. Like I think he was psychologically damaged by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, today I'll be watching Match of the Day later and crying.
Who have you got?
Palace. I think we are going to lose as well. I think the emotion is going to be far too much for everybody on Liverpool's side, in fans, the team, everybody. And Palace have got a lot of pace.
I think you're fizzling out anyway as the season's been.
I think that's
come to a
close. But I think that's part of it as well. We all know that this is coming up, and it's kind of like it's like having a death sentence almost. It feels like it's just going to be pretty awful later.
But he's going to where good footballers go to retire.
Yeah, he's going to the footballers' graveyard.
Yeah.
The MLS.
The MLS, and lots of money.
Yeah, well,
why not?
Yeah,
Why
exactly. Not? Yeah, he wants to keep playing. He feels like he probably can do a job in the MLS.
Yeah, no, I don't blame him. Do you know he's going to be playing with loads of greats from his generation?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, who would turn that down?
Exactly, sunny climate.
Yeah, exactly. Go and live in LA and get paid $9 million for 2 years. I think I'll do that.
Yeah, you're going to be playing with like loads of European great footballers. Yeah, because that's where they all go now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, you're going to be playing like, I don't know, like...
And if you live in the northwest of England, it rains a lot there.
Yeah.
I mean, it rains like a lot.
I'm more kind of worried about his teammates that they're going to be able to understand him.
Well, I was reading an article,
a
blog that John Honorisa wrote,
right.
I think, within the last couple of days, and he said that when he landed at Liverpool, it was obviously in praise of Gerrard, this blog post, and he was saying that it took him months to understand Scouse. He just couldn't get it at all, which is funny because he did end up sounding like a Scouser.
I think you have to just to try and get your head around
the
exactly, language.
Yeah, so that's going to be me later, just blubbing into a box of tissues. Yeah.
Life after Stevie G.
Yeah, it's going to be frightening. So yeah, end of an era. But that's pretty much my weekend. It's my little sister's. I say little sister. She's married. She has a mortgage. It's her 30th birthday today, so I'll be meeting her later today. And then tomorrow, the next round of Chris v Dan ping pong.
Right, how's that going?
Yeah, Chris managed to win a couple of games last week. So I have to ensure that doesn't happen again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it will. Yeah.
Well, you maybe like Stevie G will put a good performance and he'll pump you up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Stevie G will pump you.
Yeah. Thank you. Cheers for that. So yeah, that's it for us. I think.
Yeah.
Anything more?
No? I don't believe
okay.
So.
We're going to have a break for a week or so.
Yeah.
While Lee's off gallivanting.
Yes, I've only gone and got a wedding anniversary.
Yeah, well, these foolish things that people do. Yeah.
So I'll be in Brighton.
Okay.
Next week.
Sunning it up.
Sunning it up in Brighton.
Yeah.
Whilst cheering my friend on who's doing 100k.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay.
So, yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
Okay, take care.
Bye.
Bye.